Hey everybody, welcome to my new channel. On this channel, I will be going over how to assemble a dollhouse, how to paint wallpaper, and also be a little creative with the scrap wood that comes in your kit. Now, this is my first dollhouse, and I will say it was a little intimidating once I opened the box kit and read the instructions and looked at all the pieces. But once I got through it, it really became a lot of fun. There were a few points that were a little stressful, but hopefully I'll be showing you some videos that will make this a lot of fun for you. Please excuse some of the little last bits. I literally just finished this like a few days ago, so there's a little paint detail I need to do. I need to go get some more wood stain, which is what I use for the shingling here. And then for the house itself, all I used was an acrylic paint. Now, dollhouses can be a somewhat expensive venture. This kit itself was $35, and I'm going to also be showing you how to do some very reasonable, very cost effective ways to assemble and decorate your dollhouse. Now, again, I went with the latex paint. Now, I did go with a glossy black, I'm sorry, not latex, acrylic paint. And I need to go back over that once I finish up the staining on the side and just a little touch-up pieces with the smaller things. Once that's done, I'll go back over it with the final coat of that glossy black paint. But you can see it's actually did not turn out very bad at all. Now, one thing I will say and warn you about is, and I can't speak for the other dollhouse kits, but the Orchid one, some of the pieces were warped, or the wood was very brittle in the center, which made it extremely difficult to work with. You can see right here that this piece up here was warped a bit, and I couldn't get this. I probably broke this apart a couple of times just to try and refit it, and I just couldn't get this to fit straight right here, but that's okay. I've got some tips that I can show you down the line to kind of hide that, and it's a house, it's a dollhouse. And anything that you mess up, especially if you make this yourself, it's okay. There's always a solution. Now the inside, actually, back to the solutions. In a real house, if I had a spot on my carpet or wood, that's where like something goes, like a table or something to cover that. So that's okay. There's all these little things that you can do to make it look perfect. Now, the inside, um, I was looking at dollhouse wallpaper and a bunch of other things like the flooring and stuff, which was a little pricier than what I really wanted to dish out. Especially for my first dollhouse, wasn't sure if I was going to like it. I love it. So, but I'm going to stick with this because it worked and I like the way it looked. Now, the flooring here is actually, it's vinyl. It's something that you put on the inside of your drawers. It's liner paper. Very inexpensive. And I found a wood one at Walmart, which actually looked pretty cool. I went in, I drew the lines, and again, please be forgiving. It is my first dollhouse. And, I was just trying stuff out to see what it looked like, see how it worked, if it worked, and this worked. So I will show you how to put wood flooring down, make it look like it's planked wood. And you can always cover this up with, something like carpet or whatever. But the paper, the wallpaper here, and you'll see I actually got to paint the roofs as well inside. The wallpaper that I used, I couldn't find dollhouse wallpaper because the closest store is about 40 miles away, and so I've got Walmart. They don't have dollhouse wallpaper, and they really didn't have good cardstock paper as well, which is a suggestion as an alternative. So I went with scrapbook paper, which is also a suggestive alternative, and it worked really well. This is, yeah, scrapbook paper. You can get reams of that at Walmart in about like 10, 15 different designs of paper. And I'm really happy with it. It really turned out really nice. That's the restroom. Went with a nice gold trim. Oh, and speaking of the wallpaper, the flooring, all the details on the wood, since this is my own dollhouse, I did all that before I assembled it. I painted, wallpapered everything before I assembled it. And I think it really saved in a lot of time. I'm not planning on redoing this anytime in the near future. I think that might be a little bit of a nightmare, but that's okay. So, anyway, this is my first dollhouse. And definitely check back with this channel, and I'll be showing you how to do some pretty amazing stuff. Thanks for watching, and again, like, subscribe, and of course, share. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.